Good afternoon. My name's David Harris. This is part of a video series called One Solution at a Time. The business in question has over 1,000 staff, $1 billion plus balance sheet, that's B with a billion, revenue greater than $700 million, and a complex shareholder environment. The problem? I reviewed a detailed forensic accounting report, 2 barristers' legal opinions, and a series of board meeting minutes that went over quite an extended time period. In my view, after reviewing this, the board had made a strategic key error in its decision-making, which would have led to its dismissal and significant reputational damage to the business, the directors, and the officers of that business. I verified my thinking with specialist support. I then looked at the complications here. I discussed the problem with the board chair, who thought the board was unlikely to reopen the point because they'd well and truly covered it over the last 2 years. The chair, however, would provide a quick in-camera discussion at the next board meeting for me to put my case. After putting my view, it opened up a Pandora's box of questions and comments, much like Australia's federal parliament at question time. It was very fiery. After 2 hours, the board had unanimously resolved to alter its position and adopt all the points I had made, along with the suggested risk mitigations to protect and minimise any future impact to the business. The outcome achieved was no reputational damage and no dismissal of the board because of the actions taken that followed my recommendations. What did I see that the others did not? I think the answer to that is I had the opportunity to look at the whole ecosystem. It was a holistic view of the business, and I was able to stand what I call on the peak and look across the entire business. And what I saw was a gaping wound, a gaping strategic wound, which meant that the business was going in the wrong road, and it was going to lead to enormous difficulty and reputational and media attention. So fortunately, they took my view, they accepted the view, added the changes, and saved the problem. I might say, though, to all of those people who are watching this needs to be approached with a great deal of caution, because it's a very high risk reputational damage to you as either a senior leader, a board chair, or a consultant, because if the facts or your strategy are incorrect, the reputational damage to you by calling out a potential failure of the board's long-held strategy needs to be approached with absolute caution. Thank you very much.